we got everything set up. Let's get back to building my server because I had to go live again the second time. Also, the image is still Genshin, which is bad. I should probably add that. Whatever. There we go. That can work perfectly fine. There we go. That can work perfectly fine. And my game crashed. And my game crashed. That's fun. Anywho, welcome everybody. We're just doing a small. I already did my Genshin stream today. I have a migraine. I am not dealing with Genshin today with a headache. So what we're going to do is we're going to join my server. All right, can you hear me at all? Is it working? All right, can you hear me at all? Is it working? Right, can you hear me at all? I'm working. Alright, so it is working. Cool. So this is how far I've gotten with the new location. I said on the Genshin stream, I'm working on a big location, which is why I haven't made a video in a while. This is what I'm working on. Basically what I did was I want to build a ruined city. Or like a base camp for people. But make it feel like an actual like city area. So I kind of just took inspiration from Mad Max ish and just built a whole new little area. Takes place in the desert because one, I love myself a good desert. I don't like deserts in games, but deserts are okay in my opinion. So in return, I'm just building what I want to build. I'm just building a unique looking desert themed area. This is kind of how big I want to build it though. Like later on we're gonna add the oasis, we're gonna add the towers, we're gonna add a bunch of cool looking things. Like later on we're gonna add a lot of things. But for now I really want to just work on like building up like how this area will look and feel rather than like rush to get it done. So this is kind of where I'm going with the whole like wasteland because I built a faction. I built the wasteland faction. I built the raider faction and I want to rebuild that but rather build it in its own stylistic choice. And this is kind of where I want to go with this. I don't know if I have anybody on. Anyone wants to play my server at the moment? Let me see if anyone is on the group chat. I have a group chat of people who normally play with me. Let me see if they're on at the moment. Split, are you on? I don't think Split's on at the moment. It's fine. It's fine. Split's not on. I can do this myself. Back to the walls I was working on. Like the idea is I want to make it feel like a genuine city. So since I had the buildings already, I just want to copy. So what I did is I copied a few, big old buildings. I copied a few massive buildings onto the map and kind of just went through with that kind of connection point. And then later on, I just started adding like the walls to kind of because this is supposed to be a reference to my original map, which I looked up a lot of old videos of how my old map looked. And what I want to do is I want to rebuild this area into a abandoned land looking kind of place. And I love the thought of it. So this is like the Wild West if it were a modern city, which probably would be horrifying because guns are rampant in both historical accuracies, so I don't really think those will make a difference. But this is kind of just how far I'm going with like the wall path. I want to build each column of the wall. Like, I'm not gonna build it like in a very castle themed area. Like, no one's gonna be up here. It's gonna be very simplistic. There isn't gonna be anything up there. Maybe a few torches. Maybe I'll build like a random lighthouse here. But the plan is I want to copy a lot of the original structures from my first map to here, which is gonna be really cool to kind of work on. And then we just need to add the random support pillar here, which is going to not break convention because I want to keep each pillar like non-cylindrical to each one. So something like this. And since this one is already like very close, I might as well just add one there. One there. No, that's too close to each other. I'll just add it like a little, like it broke a little bit. There we go. And since this is meant to be like the walls broken at the bottom, I'll just leave like that. I'll leave like that. Looks kind of cool. This is what I'm doing this entire stream, as I want to build. I said on the Genshin stream, I'll do a Minecraft stream. So you know what? I'll do a Minecraft stream. Because, one, I don't care about the algorithm. One, the algorithm doesn't control my channel. And unless I get a warning for not following the algorithm like a good little follower, I'm going to be doing my own thing. YouTube can tell me that I'm not popular. I do not care. I build what I want to build, and that's how I play Minecraft. This is going to be a while before I get the walls finished because there are so many curves I need to get done. What did I think making curves for the walls would be a good idea? I mean, I could have done them entirely like circular. That would have been way worse. But hey, I mean, it's not the worst one. It's not the worst walls I've ever built. I mean, obviously, I'm going to put a lot more detail into the walls. Like, I'm going to swap out the blocks eventually. But for now, I want to build up each wall. So this and this for here. And I'm going to add a secondary support pillar here, which will hold this part and this part. What does it look like on the map? Since I have the maps with me, because I'm working hard on these maps. Ooh, that looks sick on the maps. It makes it feel like... Here's the thing. Normally, if it's more congested, it's more colorful, but I don't want to make this feel congested. I want to make this feel like a construction site. Like, clearly, whoever is here is still working on the constructs, aka me. I'm the guy building this, so... And this can be another exit point, I think, right? Should it? We already have one. Nah, we don't need no second one. This is a wasteland. If you have more openings, it's more act of chaos. Why do you want more openings? Have less. Have less openings in your build and you won't get raided. And I kind of like that. Because the plan is, I want to make this like a raider-ish faction. Like, I have an idea. Maybe I can make this into like a kingdom. Because Rift, this new series is meant to be like a hybrid of ideas, so maybe I could do like that. Who knows? Ooh, and then I could cover up that wall of stone brick at the bottom because I did not realize there was a hole there, which is very bad. There we go. Looks pretty neat. Looks swifty. Looks nice. The next area I need to work on is going to be, these are going to be the toughest walls to deal with. Because the curves aren't the problem. The curves are like the easiest part. The hard part is connecting them and remembering which direction they're going. So I'm just going to start off with 2 pillars of connecting. Just like this. And then I could add another pillar here. Also, I'm going to do a Disney video soon. On the 3rd. I'm going to do a video coming out the 6th. It's going to be, I'm going to probably go to Disney World and Universal, and I'm going to do a whole video on that. You guys are going to love it. There we go. Bam. Perfect. The inner wall looks super detailed, and that's what I like about it. The final inner wall has to be finished, though, which is going to be super annoying. Alright, inner wall time. Let's get here. And then here. I mean, it looks a lot more organized in my original Raider faction, which I could have copied builds from there, but those were made after I kind of had the idea. This is in the stage of I want to build it in this style, rather than like random Raider-ish. Alright, and then we should have a few more. I'm going to hop on another server in like 20 minutes. Like maybe in an hour or so I'll hop on and take like a break from this. But this just takes forever to work on because I want to make this look as detailed as possible. There we go. Bam! No, that inner wall looks beautiful. So if I just clip around, get all these maps updated, and then we look at the big map board. Damn, that looks kind of swanky. I like that. With the next part of this being this middle building. Something I want to convert into a shrine of some kind. Not a shrine, but into some kind of building that maybe would be used as like a centerpiece. Like, let me try and get it right. Maybe saying like later I'll put like a statue or something up here. Like, that looks cool. This legitimately looks and feels wastelandish. Plus, I have a plan. I have a plan to build a bridge to go across to different directions. So this is going to be the main area. Now I need to continue this by... I don't want to fill it up too much with garbage, so we're going to leave it the way it is for now. And then we're going to build a path that goes this direction. I think this is the path I think I'm heading the right direction. Am I even... Oh, I am heading the right direction. Alright, fair enough. I want to build a path that goes from here and acts more like a modified... Oh, crap. I didn't realize that was... There's a hole in it. Oops. That ended very badly. There we go. Perfect. And nothing of value was lost in the act. Also, there's a giant chasm here, which makes it look even better. So, like, you have this massive stone structure, and what I want to do with this, since this leads out this way, I want to build it out like there is more to this area. And here's the thing I want to add. We have a lot of land, but we also have a lot of land that could be used for a cool art piece. Hear me out. I want to build a skeleton. Much like in my original servers, there used to be a massive skeleton. And my plan is I want to rebuild that skeleton that would have been alive right here by forming the backbone. So we gotta build the backbone first. We're going to copy and paste this going all the way down, by the way. So this is gonna be the spine of the skeleton. It's gonna be the spine because I don't know where else to build it. So it's 3 blocks. So it's 3 blocks from the center. And then you go down the 4th. No, it's 4 blocks. Is that 4? No, it's 3. It's 4. Go down 1. Go back 1. And we go all the way down before the last block. Like this. And then we do this, and every other block heading this direction. I think I made it 3. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then that will be there. Which means now I need to copy this from this point to this point. And then from this point to this point, and that would be P2. And what I want to do is I want to make this to have a perfectly center like this. And then right here will be / copy. And I now need to do paste. What the heck? I did it right. The game bugged. Alright, so maybe if I do it / first position / second. Yeah, that works. Alright, so now I need to calculate how many blocks need to go back to do this. So we're just gonna first hand this. Paste. Is this the right distance? Oh, it might be. I don't mind if I have to do a bit of a goof up to kind of do that. And then these bone blocks are the same color as the sand, which is going to be fucking annoying. Alright. And we're just going to do this again right here. That should be 3 blocks, right? And then if I go back down here / paste, I have a plan. I want to make this skeleton feel like it's disjointed in like some way. / paste. And I feel like if I just stay in the center block like this every once in a while, and go / paste, I can create a really cool effect of like a skeleton rib cage. Well, not really, because I want to make this feel disjointed, but whatever, okay? It's for aesthetics. I don't care. I mess this up all the time, and we're gonna world edit fix this with white block later. So I think it looks pretty good. I think that looks like pretty neat of like a skeleton design to kind of like break up the rib a little bit. I feel like this would be like a really cool thing for the front of your build area. Have a massive ass skeleton just be like the main image of it. And luckily, we're going to have to replace all of this with something else that isn't a bone block. Because for some reason, it shows up tan. Why is this white block a tan color? I don't want that. And then what we're gonna do, just because I really want to fix this real quickly, we're gonna go all the way back to this wall here. All right. And we're gonna do here. / replace hand white concrete. Well, that didn't turn out as expected, but that's okay, because we can now do that manually. Well, we kind of messed that up, but I feel like as long... Okay, here's my plan. I just want to replace the upper blocks with that, so on the map it looks good. not replacing all of it. We're just gonna replace the upper blocks with it. Kind of cheat the map because one, it only shows the upper blocks that it needs, and two, I'm not replacing all those bone blocks with actual like white concrete. I'm not doing that. That'll take too long, and I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the effort. But we are going to build the skull, and we're going to try and do the same thing with, like... We're going to fix the skull up with white concrete, though. The annoying part about the white concrete issue is, like, I want to make this look like it sticks out in the desert, but now that it's all tan, for some reason it's tan. Why is bone color tan? It's like a white. Oh, now that looks clean. And then we have to build the head, which I don't know how we're going to do that. So using my lack of math skills, we need to build the head right here. And this is the center, alright? So we need to build it out from the center. I'll put 3 on one end, and then we're gonna... I think that's centered with the head. Yeah, it's centered. We're gonna keep that as a center point, though. And then 1, 2, and we're gonna make this the jawline. One, two. And we're going to fix this. We're definitely going to fix this up. We're going to make this look way nicer than it actually is. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to make that extension of the jaw a third. And then we're going to... $50 and 3. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Oops, my mistake. That was not for that to happen. 50 and 3. And then that forms the jaw. I would use bone, but bone blocks stick out in the desert. They don't stick out very good in the desert area, so I want to build this out of white concrete. And then this is where I want to then build the back of the jaw, which is going to be right here. So we're gonna build the back of the jaw right before... I don't think I got the math right on this. So the line is right on this point, but it's not right to there. So we're in a. And then for the upper jaw, we're gonna do the exact same thing, where we're then gonna connect these two. And this will be like the big old jawline I want to do for the sandworm. I want to make a giant sandworm skull. This is a sandworm, by the way. And then the way I want to build the head is I want to build it like oh, this is gonna look so cool looking. For the desert area, this is gonna look so cool. that looks freaking awesome. It's cool looking. I love it. All right, and then we just need to re-add the teeth. There. So this is 2, this is 1, this is 2, this is 1. That just looks cool. That's perfect for the intro area to the wasteland. Oh, that. Okay, what does that look like on the. Oh, I love it. Okay, moment of truth. How does this look? Moment of truth. Oh, that looks sick. That legitimately looks cool. Plus, I want to build a, I can probably give it more detail, actually. Right in between these two. Like, that looks cool. Like, even as, like, I'm not good at making fossils. But that looks cool. Like, as a massive skeleton on the map. That just looks sick. The plan for this is I want to build a bone. Like, this will be the bone that connects both the legs together. But I want to build it in a way that makes it stick out. So, like, I want to make it like this thing was a lizard that died, or something big. So I gotta remember how I built this. But I could probably cheese this. Let me, like... We're just gonna make it look like only part of it's sticking out when really nothing is really built. I'm not a fossil person, but I don't know if a bone is meant to look like this. But it doesn't matter to me because I don't know how to make bones. So yeah, I don't know how to make bones. So that's gonna be quite an issue. But that's okay because I don't know what I'm doing either. So if I look at the maps, we now have the only problem is this map, which has a ton of blank space here. Now, what would be perfect for a location on the side of a city like this? So what's my schematic list have? Schematic. Rotate 90. Undo. Rotate 180. That wouldn't do because it's like right there. I'm gonna put more buildings. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put more. Now hear me out. This is only for construction purposes. I also need to blow up something. Alright, I'm gonna leave now. Yep, that works actually really well. Plan is simple. Step 1. Use TNT to get natural damage technique into my builds. This might be a lot, but I don't care. Okay, I'm upset it didn't get anywhere near the front door, so we're just gonna break that manually. We're just gonna go. That was still disappointing. Holy, I'm never been that disappointed in a while. Why is brick so unblow-upable? I want to make it look like a big fight happened here. Here's the thing, we're gonna have to expand the map also by like a few spaces. We're gonna have to expand this map again. Also, this lower map is clearly missing some damage, so we're just gonna... the opposite side of the map. What the? Game mode spectator? What the hell? Why did it bug out like that? To show how safe this society is, even though there are some damaged buildings around, I'm going to do some safe detonations. Yeah, that's clearly what they are. I don't know what you're talking about. Of buildings, which are going to be littered around each blank side of the map as an example of what happens to buildings that aren't in dress code. Yeah! Okay, let's go. Step 1. Blow up the buildings. Okay, I need to get out of here. And then clearly get rid of the floating chunks that break immersion. That came out way better than I expected. Alright. Explosion number 2, which I want to do mainly to this front half. Okay, it actually turned out way better than I wanted. I'm super happy. Number 3, I want to put in between both of this, so we're just going to make a ton of explosives, and then, and then just to make sure the damage is noticeable, I'm going to destroy the rest of that one side of the building. No, what am I doing? Just destroy the rest of it. Since fire tick is on, can I just commit arson? I was not aiming for you, but I guess that damage does. I stand corrected. That was not purposeful, but God just did not do enough. If we just go down the side to do this damage, it probably look a lot more natural. Yeah, there we go, perfect. And then the final ruin structure, which, oh god, this skill looks so cool on the map. Oh, look at all that damage, though. And then the final one, I want to make an entire, like... This one's going to be bad, like... Yeah, that looks pretty good. And now we got all 4 maps. Let's go see what that looks like on the map area. That legitimately looks like a pretty neat. Like, I like that a lot. I think that's it for this area, because that area, like, this one feels pretty complete for now until we can figure out what else to add here as a reference. So, hey, that looks pretty cool. Alright, let's head back to main spawn. So this is what spawn looks like. Which looks super cool, don't get me wrong. I'm super happy with how it looks. But I gotta figure out what else to add before I end stream. Because I already added a lot beforehand. No, you know what? Before we go, I am gonna join my SPL's invite too. Yo. Wait, also, let me, I've not been on in a while on this one. Alright, we're actually gonna do something while I'm waiting for this.
This is Microsoft. If you're trying to sign in, press the pound key to finish signing in. Your sign-in was successful.
My sign-in was successful. Thank you. Bug off. So let me go to. Before you ask what I'm doing, chat, it's called college, and it's the biggest pain I have to deal with every single day of my life. GRA 21. Oh, I can register for this. Multimedia animation. What? Oh, I already did that class. Discard. GRA 21. That's. Computer, stop being weird. GRA. I'm sorry, chat. I'm trying to get my college stuff done while I'm doing all this. I'm gonna try and take another class. I can Huh. Alright, I found a course. It's on Lake Worth on Wednesdays at 8 a.m. I'm gonna call my dad and tell him. Hey Dad, I got a class for college.
Oh, you did? What'd you get? Huh?
And what I get?
Yeah.
I got drawing 2.
Okay. You gonna take another one?
I got drawing 1 finished. I did drawing 1. This is drawing 2.
So what does that mean?
It's just the second part of the class.
Okay.
And it's in Lake Worth.
It's in Lake Worth?
And I have to drive there.
Oh, man.
From 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m.
Oh, well. How many times a week?
1 time a week on Wednesday.
You're gonna be okay to do that?
Yep. I'll be fine. I drove there once before, and it's from 8:26 till 12:16.
What is?
The class.
It starts on August 26th.
It's set today. We're on 7, right?
Huh? No, that's next week.
Yep.
Well, today's August, 19th?
Yep.
So it's next Wednesday, is it?
Yep.
At 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Oh boy, gonna have to get going early.
Yep.
That's not bad once a week though.
Yep. Better than the other ones.
Is that the only class you want to take? Huh?
Yep. No, not again.
This one's probably not gonna have homework, is it?
Probably will, probably won't. Don't know for sure.
What you want to do? How many credits do you have done so far?
I have no idea.
Why don't you look on transcripts or look on whatever it is? Can you see? Are you online there?
Make it okay. You want